Hey, what's up? So I'm reporting to you live, literally from my room on my bed. I'm just sitting here chilling. My cat's over here, but I wanted to first of all thank you for grabbing the free planner bundle. I'm super excited for you guys because honestly, I planning and organization held me back in my business for the longest time. It stressed me out so much, and that's why I literally got nothing done. It took me a long time to realize that what it is literally just having a schedule and doing the activity that you know is going to move the needle forward in your business all the time. Because what happens is every day we're like, what do I do today? Should I do this? Should I do this? We waste 30 minutes to like multiple hours just wondering what it is that we're going to actually do today and get done. And then by the time you finally pick what it is that you're going to do or get done that day, it usually is not something that is going to keep pushing your business forward. It's not client generating. It's not value building. It's nothing that's going to be actually like money moving, like monetizing things. You know what I'm saying? So I created this planner because for me, I needed it to organize my weeks, to organize my day, to get all my non negotiables in, to make sure my self care is in there, and to also make sure that I'm producing content, I'm building value, and I'm engaging with my audience all the time. So as you guys know, what's included in this bundle is both the PDF and the PNG file for both the daily planner and the weekly planner. And what I'm going to do in this video is basically show you guys how I use it and how you guys can utilize using it too. So what I'm going to do is share my screen with you first and foremost, and I'm going to take you guys straight to Canva. So I'm going to start with this weekly schedule. I'm going to make it a little bigger for you guys so you can see it better. So, or I could actually full screen this. What am I talking about? So this is the weekly schedule, right? So Mondays is going to be my content planning day. Again, you guys don't have to use it the same way I did. I'm just showing you how I use it and how I utilize the actual tool. So for me, content planning is on Monday. That way, for the rest of the week, I have all my content planned and I don't have to worry about anything. Some coaches, they like content plan for like a month long or whatever, or they have someone that's handling their social media. For me, I don't have anyone that's handling my social media but myself. I don't want to overwhelm myself and try to plan a month's worth of content. And also, if I plan a week's worth of content, it will still be relevant throughout that week for me. So Monday is going to be my content planning day. And you can see right here at the bottom, I have what my content is. So I'm going to do 3 feed posts, 3 mini trainings, and 1 live topic for my free Facebook group. So I'm going to go over this like kind of like the whole week's worth, and then I'm going to do it in the breakdown. So I want to do content planning on Monday. I only want to post on my feed 3 days a week. And those 3 days is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then I only want to do my Instagram mini trainings on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So that way I'm not posting on my feed every day. Like I don't have to do a long mini training on my Instagram story every day. It's just a little bit of everything. There's value everywhere and it's spread out. So I'm not just like generating a whole ton of content and burning myself out. On top of that, I only want to take my calls on Wednesdays and Thursday. Those are the only day that my client calls are and that I will accept other calls like sales calls or application calls or whatever, right? So that's important too. You have to figure out how many days a week that you want to post, how many days a week you want to be doing a certain activity, and then spread it out. So Monday, as I said 3 times already, content planning. It'll be my first post for that week. And then on Instagram stories, I'll be talking about my Facebook group and what the free training will be on Tuesday or the next day or whatever. And then also going in my Facebook group and welcoming all the new members that are in there. Tuesday, I'll be doing my mini training. I'm going to go live in my Facebook group. I'm going to send out my weekly email, which is the replay from my Facebook group training. And then, of course, like I have a Facebook group for all the students that are in my Heal Your Shadow course, and I do a Q&A every Tuesday. Wednesday, going to be dedicated to calls, a mini training, and then 1 post. And then Thursday is going to be calls, mini training, very late day. Friday, also very late day. I'm going to post. I'm going to record a podcast and put that out. And then I'm going to go over this week's wins and next week's goals. And goals and reflecting on all that stuff is really, really important in the entrepreneurial space. So as you could see under everywhere that it says post or go live in Facebook group or mini training or post or whatever, there's a space underneath it. The reason why there's a space underneath it is because I'm printing this out every single week and I'm writing underneath it like, okay, this post on Monday is going to be about client generation. And then this post on Wednesday is going to be about blah, blah, blah. And this mini training on Tuesday is going to be blah, blah, blah. I'm putting my topics underneath everything from my content planning so that I have everything. I'm already have my captions written out. I'm going to have my mini training topics, and I could just do mini trainings off the top of my head. But for you guys, if it's something that you want to write out like bullet points or something, do that in your content planning. So this is basically the weekly schedule. I print this out once a week and I fill everything in underneath it. So I'm just ready to go. I literally can just go onto my computer or whatever, look at this thing and just like boom, 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 knock everything out because I have everything already like saved or whatever planned out. So this is the weekly schedule. And then this is my daily schedule. So with my daily agenda, these are my non-negotiables that I have to do every day. So my visualization, going over my goals for the day or what I have to do that day, checking Voxer to check in with all of my one-on-one clients, responding to my DMs. So lots of leads in my DMs all the time. So I have to make sure I respond to those. Educate myself and do my own personal development because that's all part of filling up my own cup so that I can execute and be that CEO and be in my, be in my zone of genius all day and not be super burnt out, filling your cup, replenishing. And then I have to make sure I go on my IG story and add some sort of value, even if it's not a mini training that day. And then a soft or hard sell during the day. And you can balance between either one, but make sure you're doing one of each every day. And then a call to action. And a call to action could be anything like, download my freebie, download my, my free course, or join my Facebook group, or comment on my post. It could be anything like that. So I have those that I could check off every single day. You guys have the plain version, so you can either write those out or you can put it on Canva, and I'll also show you guys how to do that in this video. And then your things to do, which is like, make sure that you post today, make sure you do this today, make sure you do that today. Like whatever it is that you have to do. Like for me, it'll be like take client calls, like post at blah, blah, blah o'clock, go to the store and run errands, like go get groceries, like whatever your things to do needs to be. And then of course your gratitude. Gratitude is like the most important thing to stay on top of. It's raises your vibrations. It puts you in that energy of abundance. And that is one of the hugest manifestation hacks that there is. So make sure you're doing your gratitude every single day. You can do it on this sheet or you can do it on wherever else. You could say it out loud. I don't know, whatever feels good to you guys. So that is basically how they look. And now I'm going to show you my Google Calendar. So this is how I plan everything out in my Google Calendar, okay? Like it looks overwhelming for a second, but I promise you that it's really not overwhelming. So as you see on Monday from 9 to 10, this is my content planning, right? So bright and early, I'm getting up and I'm planning out my content. This could take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. And that's why I give myself an hour. And then you'll see every single day, Monday through Friday, that's my morning routine. So this is time I'm setting aside for my visualization, for going over my goals for the day. Literally anything that makes you feel good. For you, it might be yoga. It might be morning movement of any kind. It might be working out. Like this can look so different for you, but just make sure that you schedule that time and make sure you fill your cup every day. And then after that, personal development. So personal development could be anything from watching your courses that you have from your coaches. It could be reading, it could be podcasts, it could be TED Talks, like anything that's going to give you that personal development and that education that you need for the day, get that in there. So it has 2 hours blocked out every single morning, but it's all stuff that's filling your cup, literally putting you in the zone, replenishing you, educating you, all this stuff. So this is the only part right here that's actual like work, business stuff that you have to do, right? So as you can see, I told you guys I'm posting on my feed only 3 days a week, which is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm going to already have my captions written out, right? So all I have to do at 12 p.m. is go on Instagram and copy and paste my caption and it's done. That's it. That's going to take me 5 minutes, maybe 10 if I want to like re-edit a picture or switch it up or like whatever, right? So that's just 5 minutes or whatever, 5 to 10 minutes. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is my mini trainings at 1 o'clock. But on Monday, it's talking about my Facebook group on my Instagram story. And on Friday, it's about recording my podcast and dropping my podcast. Like I'm dedicating an hour to that. But besides that, every day at 1 o'clock to 1:30, I'm doing something that's gonna not take that much time. Again, because my mini trainings are already planned out. I already know what I'm talking about. And on Monday for talking about my Facebook group, it's just, hey guys, so if you have not already, make sure you jump into my Facebook group. Tomorrow I'm going to be going live and I'm going to be talking about client generation. So make sure you get yourself in there. This is the link, swipe up for the link, or you can search Chanelle Janae's Empowered Babes, I'm sorry, I changed it. It's Empowered Babes, Chanelle Janae's Llama Gang, and just getting on Instagram. And that's 1 or 2 slides. It takes 2 seconds. It's not taking up much of your day, right? But you're client generating. You're bringing people into your free Facebook group. And for the mini trainings, you're giving that value. And it takes maybe 15 minutes for you to do your mini training really quick. The only thing that's somewhat time consuming is me recording and dropping my podcast. But even that, I can do my podcast in my content planning and just write out a script. Or all of this free time that I have on all these other days, I can write out my script for my podcast or generally what I want to talk about, just an outline. So then at 2:30 every day, I have my Instagram engagement. That's checking my DMs, reaching out to ideal clients and stuff like that. So that's already scheduled in for only 30 minutes a day, right? And then after that, all of this extra stuff, these are my client calls. These are my group calls. This is me going live in my Facebook group. This is my Heal Your Shadow Q&A for my course clients. That's just a flight because I'm flying back from San Diego on this day or whatever. But like all of this other stuff, this is a call with my coach. All that stuff is just in yellow. So all of this stuff that is not color coded besides like the yellow, because those are like calls, as I said, this is all free time for you to do whatever the hell you want with your day. You don't have to constantly be busting your ass in your business to like always be moving this needle forward. Like all of this stuff is value building. Like this is me getting my cup filled in the morning and learning more about what it is that I'm teaching about and everything else. Like that's all stuff that's going to help me. And I enjoy doing those things. So that's basically me time in the morning, right? And then all of this stuff down here, it's 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, 30 minutes there. Like I'm not doing much and I'm not overwhelming myself and I'm not spreading myself thin, but I'm making sure all of my bases are covered, right? I'm basically engaging with clients. I'm answering my DMs. I'm getting back to leads. I'm building value on my Instagram page. I'm building value on my Instagram story. I'm putting people in my free Facebook group. I'm doing all of these things throughout the week, and it's getting all of the things done that I need to keep generating more in my business, more money, more leads, warming my leads up, and then pitching them here and there for sales. Like like I said, I'm going to pitch a soft or cold pitch or a soft or hard pitch every single day or a call to action every day. And I'm going to rotate those around and I'm just going to choose those as the day goes by or as the week goes by. I just do those with whatever feels good. It depends on what launch period I'm in right now. If I'm not in a launch period, like what do I want to talk about? For instance, at the time that I'm recording this, right now I'm taking one-on-one clients. So I already had a one-on-one VIP client get on board. I'm taking one more client. So that's what I'm talking about this week. That's what my focus is. And I just soft or hard sell throughout the week every single day, either talking about my clients, giving testimonials, social proof, whatever. So all of these things are moving the needle forward in my business, and it's not taking up a lot of time. Like I said, this is all free time. I'm technically not starting work until about 12 o'clock. And then all this other stuff, for the most part, this stuff ends at about 3:30 or 4 o'clock. And this is fun stuff to me. Like I said, like wins, my weekly wins, my client calls, my group calls, like going live, like this is all fun stuff for me. So it's not like it's like a drag or admin or like, shit like that. So that's basically how I use it. So I'm going to also show you guys on Canva. I'm going to go home. So I gave you guys the PNG files, right? So if you want to create your own design, right? So like, let's say you want to do your own planner. So let's go to planners. Well, these are my designs. So let me go to templates. And then here's planner, right? So I click this. I click the, sorry, it like lagged on me for a second. Infographic, business card, Instagram story, resume, desktop wallpaper, book cover. Honestly, you can even use this. It's a letterhead or whatever. So I could click this, right? Come on, computer. Whatever. I could use this template if I want. And this is where we're starting out, right? And let me just delete all of this because I don't want any of it. So it's just a plain literal piece of paper, right? So I go to uploads. I'm going to upload an image. And so I have this on my saved things on my desktop. So here's the weekly schedule, right? And I'm going to do the daily schedule right now. So my daily planner PNG is right here. So I open that up. Now it's in my downloads, right? So I just take this and I drag it over. But there's a way you can drag it and it takes over the whole thing, but it's not doing it. Whatever. I don't feel like doing it like that. So I'm just going to extend this out like so, and it fills up the page. Ooh, it still has that background, which is really cool, which I didn't really want it, but I could do position. Okay, whatever. Let's just pretend that that's not there for the sake of whatever, right? So actually, let me just do this. Template. We're going to start from scratch. Planner. We all want to create a new planner. Okay, there we go. So this is plain, right? This planner is completely plain. There's nothing on it. I go to my uploads and I just drag this on here. And this is my planner, right? So let me zoom in on this. Not full screen. I'm going to zoom in really quick. Let's put this at about 50%, right? So this is my agenda. You guys have a copy of it, right? And so if you want to add your own text to it, just go to text and go to a little bit of body text and click that. And let's say your morning thing is yoga. So I just type yoga. The font that I use on here, if you want everything to continue to flow, is Railway. So now this is Railway. It's 16, and you can just put yoga up on there. And that's it. What I do, I like the spacing of the letters for some reason. So I space it at 227. Why do I like that? I don't know. I like how it looks. So now you have yoga on there, right? And then to make things easier, you could just duplicate this. And let's say also with yoga, it's meditation, right? So you could put meditation. And now that's already on there. And you just you can move it wherever you want. You can have it further out like this. You want to duplicate that. And let's say, sorry, I like things really even. So let's say the other one is workout. These are a lot of physical activities. I don't know why I'm doing so many of those. But yeah, and then you could just line it up exactly how you want, just like that. And you can print it straight from here. You could save it. You could print it like all up here. So it's completely up to you what you want to do. You can print them out as is and you can handwrite everything, or you could put it into Canva and just type in planner and just pull it in here, the PNG file, or just print it out. It's whatever you guys want to do. So that is basically how I use the planner bundle. I use it every single day. You guys see a little bit about what my daily routine is and what my activity is and what I use everything for, but how you choose to use it is completely up to you. Thank you again for downloading it. I am so excited for you guys to get organized and less overwhelmed in your business. And I can't wait to see what you guys do with these planners and how much it helps you explode your business and make the most out of your time. Also, if you downloaded these planners, screenshot it, send it to me. Let me know that you're using them, or take a picture of you using them and tag me in it. You guys know my Instagram. It's at Chanelle.Janae. Tag me in it. I will repost you guys. Thank you so much for downloading it. And if you guys need help with anything, just shoot me an email, reply to the email that I sent you the files in. And I cannot wait to see you guys succeed and be less overwhelmed. I love you guys. Talk to you later.